it was cold. He wasn't always like that with me, though.
I spent the whole damn quarantine with your ass, but nothing is ever enough for you.
Yeah, you know, I went through a lot last year, and in the pandemic.
It was a bit of a shocker, right?
One of the most difficult days, in all honesty, was finding out that one of the cast members would no longer be with us.
I don't want to recast, because it's our cast, it's our people.
It was, again, the most unexpected thing that happened this season at the worst possible time.
Working with two different actors, playing the same character, it could get a little confusing.
In watching shows, it does catch you off guard. I can't say, we all remember when dark-skinned Aunt Viv became light-skinned Aunt Viv.
What is this, light-skinned, dark-skinned Val?
Dark-skinned Aunt Viv and light-skinned Aunt Viv. I mean, the show did continue, but now that I think about it, it's been talked about for years. They still talk about it now. Ain't nothing wrong with a good recast.
But the show must go on.
But shit, we got to finish telling the story.
At the end of the day, it's either you can let it break you or make you.
Period.
Hey, what's up? This is Raina Montgomery, and I played the role of CJ.
You look like CJ, but you don't look like CJ.
I was a bit fearful at first of what that would look like with somebody coming in and having to recreate that energy and recreate that dynamic. I didn't know if it would work, if it would go left.
Just trying to make the same energy or chemistry match as the first person with the second person.
I was already bracing myself to be involved in the most difficult scene for me in the whole season with someone that I was familiar with, and I was already freaked out about that. And then to bring in someone that I really had no clue who you are, what you do, never interact with you, and I'm gonna have to go all in with 1 weekend's time span.
But eventually, you get over it. You know what I'm saying? You pick up the pieces and we move on. You watch Girlfriends and you've seen recasts. We get new people, and
Having to fit into a dynamic that was already established was a nerve-wracking thing. I didn't know how I would be accepted. I didn't know how I would be when it came to acting with other people that I have never met before.
But it worked.
Raina was amazing. I feel like she was such a team player to come in, and I know how awkward it can be coming in at the end of something, because that's how I felt when I came in at the end of season 1 and was literally there the last episode.
I'm replacing someone, and that can be uncomfortable, but at the same time, I'm being welcomed to complete a project that's bigger than myself.
And she was great to work with, great energy, positive vibes, ready to work. And if it didn't have nothing to do with her, I don't remember her saying nothing about it.
She wasn't on set oh God, what's this, which is really impressive for somebody who's coming in at the end of a series and all of this has happened and you're literally being thrown in with the wolves. It was enjoyable to be able to interact with somebody who was so willing, who was ready to work, and who was just soft and open to interacting with somebody else's hesitance.
There was someone like me coming from the outside and not, being a part of everything from jump. Having reservations, of course, with the chemistry and how things would go. And I think coming on set, it was a very warm welcome. I didn't feel out of place, not one bit.
So, I looked at it as an opportunity to really, just kind of test the strengths of the director and producer and seeing their creativity and how they could do that. And I feel like they did an amazing job with the recast.
It really impacted us, impacted our momentum, not in the best of ways, but at the same time, having to brave that together and figure out resolutions and work through the resolution together, it made us stronger, I think, as creatives individually and also together as a team.
And also being in this position and
having to do that this season, I am way more empathetic to these TV shows that have to make those changes.
And thankfully, everybody did their job and did it well.
Okay, and that's where I stand with it now. The show got to go on.
Nothing can stop you but you. If you're tired, all you have to do is take your little 30-minute nap, take your little drink, and you'll be okay. But if you don't have that ambition inside of you, you're not gonna do it. So that's what I learned this season.